I think Jeff Kiddie checks all the boxes. As a golf professional, anybody in the golf profession, it's hard to be great at everything that we need to do, but he certainly gets really close.
Jeff Kiddie has been a PGA of America head professional for 22 years, the last 15 at Aronimink Golf Club.
I knew I wanted to be a golf professional before I went to college. It's all I've wanted to be. People say, when did you know? I said, I don't remember when I knew, but I knew I always wanted to do it.
And we met when we were 19 at college. And from the moment I met him, he had always said he wanted to be a golf pro.
I'm only taking credit for the good ones.
With Jeff running the golf operations, the famed Donald Ross facility has hosted multiple PGA Tour events.
Keegan Bradley is getting closer to his first win. That is just about, and that's in!
The 2020 KPMG Women's PGA Championship. And in 2026, will once again shine as host of the PGA Championship. Jeff's excelled in every role he's taken on, including filling in as Aronimink's general manager for 6 months in 2022.
He did it at a time when we were putting together a $30 million capital initiative, but he was the perfect guy to do it because of his leadership qualities.
He took on responsibility of all aspects of the club and made great decisions. You know, the guy knows how clubs operate, not just as the golf aspect.
What Jeff does for this membership and how much he cares about the people here at Aronimink is really special. When you find that right fit for a golf professional and a club, it's a win-win situation.
I feel like it's our job to preserve the traditions and the history and turn it over with new traditions to the next generation, shining brighter than we inherited it.
At the core, being a PGA golf professional, it's playing, it's teaching, and it's member interaction. When you have a head pro who still has his hands on all of those components, it creates an environment that's great both for the membership, also for the staff and for the young assistant pros to be mentored and learn from.
That mentorship is what Jeff views as his most important impact as a PGA of America professional. 13 of his assistants have advanced to PGA head professional roles across the country.
His mentoring has been just terrific, and he knows how meaningful it is to his staff.
Working for somebody like Jeff and the wealth of knowledge I gained from him, I learned a lot of how to manage people and how to become a great golf professional.
Really got to see that it is important that we know about everything and we are true, masters of each side of this industry, and we don't just focus on one area.
Jeff put so much into us as far as our futures in our career. He was never selfish about himself. It was all about us and what we could do kind of long-term moving forward.
He's a wealth of knowledge. It's actually rather annoying how much he knows, but it's amazing to have that resource to go to.
That love extends to the PGA of America. In 2013, he joined the PGA's National Rules Committee.
First to play from Ohio, the 2018 Senior PGA Professional Champion, Bob Sowers.
It became apparent that Jeff was, I would call, an up-and-comer on the committee. So he started working the PGA Championship, and then he worked the last Ryder Cup.
So it's not the lead, like there's the list. Correct. Correct.
There's an old saying that if you dare to teach, you must never cease to learn. And at this point in Jeff's career with the rules, he is now being a part of our PGA workshop faculty that teaches rules to people around the country, even around the world.
Jeff's also been a dedicated leader in the Philadelphia PGA section, serving numerous posts, culminating with his 2019 election as president.
Leadership equals culture, and we came into COVID and nobody really knew what was going to be going on. Did we have jobs? Did our professionals, we're going to retain their jobs? How were we going to make golf active? Jeff's leadership role was really critical, and he was the right person at the right time.
had almost daily phone calls, led by Jeff to really figure out those solutions and really work through the problem at hand.
A lot of tough decisions had to be made, and I think that's where really Jeff's leadership shined through and really led us to a good conclusion and came out stronger on the other side.
I'm so proud of Jeff. I'm so proud of his commitment to the game, for how much he's helped people over the years. It just means the world to me that he's been recognized by the PGA of America.
I love seeing, from my perspective, the outside world recognizing how fantastic he is at what he does. Acknowledging the time, acknowledging that passion, acknowledging that fever that he continues to have.